Is it time yet?
No.
Stand for the pledge, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right.
Maida's going to get them.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She's full of energy.
Fall down, go boom.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Just a little, help get it up. Just a little bit.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Bender,
Here.
Trustee Cook,
Here.
Trustee Sellers,
Here.
Supervisor Sellers.
Here. We have a quorum. The first order of business is approval of minutes for the January 6, 2020 meeting. And the motion is second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Sellers, second by Bender. Please take a look at the minutes if you haven't already.
Get these again from Liz. She thought I could try email, but I didn't. They've always gone to Hotmail.
Okay. Any questions on the minutes?
No.
All righty. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Motion carries. The next order of business is approval of bills payable. Need a motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Bender, second by Sellers. Please take a look at the bills payable.
Let's go.
Any questions on the bills payable?
No.
No? Okay, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Bender,
Aye.
Trustee Cook,
Yes.
Trustee Sellers,
But
You got a question?
Yeah, I got a question.
Okay.
I don't know if I should ask it now or when it's the trustees report. Just
Well, ask it
wondering
now.
with the water bills, I know we're up to, what is it, 350?
340.
340?
That's the maximum amount.
Yeah,
That's the
right,
maximum
that's the
amount.
maximum amount now. And I'm just noticing how, the payments that we're paying is almost the maximum. And I'm just wondering, should I ask this now or should I?
No, you can ask it
Okay.
now.
And, so I'm wondering, what have we paid out so far in water bill?
Today's
In the pro-
day?
Yep.
It's a
And,
year.
right, it's year today?
Maybe not today,
No, no.
next month.
very soon.
The 26th of February is our year.
Okay.
But on the expenditure of the budget report, you will be able to see how much we paid out,
Which we get.
which we get today.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, and that's what or then I was also wondering, with it being, they can't get anything, so these are all new clients.
Yes.
They're all emergency.
Mhm. Emergency assistance
Goes
clients,
on
yes.
the E
Mhm.
versus the G.
Right.
And do you know if this is just 1 month's bill, or is it, back bills, or, do you know what the amounts that we're paying, this 340?
Yeah,
Is that 1 month, or
They,
is it
they,
2 months?
they have to be in disconnect status, so it has to be more than 1 month.
Okay,
Some of these bills, a lot of the bills you see on here,
mhm,
we have paid, and they are the actual legitimate bills. We've denied a lot of bills that are over that amount.
mhm.
So if you come in to us and your bill is $600, we can't help you. If your bill is $400, we can't be sure. If your bill is $341, we can't help you unless you pay that $1. So we've seen bills as high as $2,500. We just got one last Thursday.
Oh, they do.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and just because, and on top of that now, we've gone over the criteria with the water department, and they will send them to us anyway. Saying, well, township will help you. No, we won't. So then we have to deny them and tell them, no, we can't help you because your bill is over our maximum amount.
But they could have whatever amount over that and still get assistance.
Over
Right,
what?
like if they had, say if they had a $500 bill, if they had $160, they could pay that and then you would pay the rest.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes,
Okay.
If they had the difference.
right, that's the difference.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering how many months and things like that.
It varies.
Okay, so if the bill is $400,
Mm-hmm.
and they can pay the difference between what we allow, you'll pay that $340?
That's a good faith payment. Now, here's the thing, you have to bring in your finances too, so we'll see what you have. We don't just pay it out. We see what you have. You have to bring in a verified crisis, what you have. You have to bring in your finances too. So if you spent all your money on Christmas gifts, that's not an emergency. I'm sorry. We're not going to help you. And it doesn't matter if your bill is $225. Right.
December 25th.
Right.
Right.
So,
Okay. Okay, I was just wondering, and no one can repeat until after February.
26th.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
here's what we got going on now.
With repeat.
When you come in to repeat,
Mm-hmm.
and you bring us that you have a crisis, now we have a budgeting class you have to take before we assist you.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Before, not after, before you get any assistance. We have the budgeting class already set up, so if you come back in again with a crisis exactly on the same day that you had a crisis last year,
Yeah.
then you have to take a budgeting course before any money is issued.
Makes sense to me. Okay.
That was
How
always,
long is that budgeting course?
The budgeting course would probably be about 3 to 4 days long.
How many hours?
So it's about a 2-hour course. We have to have something.
Right.
We have to have something. We're still working out all the details on how we're gonna actually roll it out, but that's the plan.
Makes sense to me.
Yes, but I do always think, I'd love to see a budget of someone who has a minimum wage job and what that looks like actually. How are they to pay bills? Say they have one child and a minimum wage job. What does that budget look like? Is that possible? I don't know if it is. Is
Well,
all.
you don't know because
Can-
we don't know. What
I don't
you
think
know
those
yet.
numbers work, is all I'm saying.
I don't know, it depends on how you living, and you don't know what other assistance they
That's
get.
right.
In a group home with shared housing. I think that's the only way those numbers work.
I did it.
Well,
I mean, it wasn't no minimum wage, but it still
Right,
wasn't,
minimum wage though.
I had a kid to take care of.
I did
so-
it 45 years ago.
okay.
No car,
Wow.
no phone.
Okay.
I understand your concern. I do. And again, this is our year pilot. So we're gonna go back to the drawing board and talk about what worked and what didn't work and how we can make it better.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm. Sounds good to me.
Some people might just have, my point is only, some people might just have an annual budgetary shortcoming
Absolutely.
based on
right.
their income that even if they're working like a number of other
Mhm.
venues for assistance, still can't
Quite make it.
make it.
And that is understandable, but we have to have some sort of mechanism in place.
Right.
For the
Because what
ones.
would they do if it wasn't here,
Right.
you know? That's what I'm
Right.
saying. What if we stopped the whole program and it happened 2 months later?
Right.
You know, how do you handle it?
Right.
So,
Right.
I mean, and I know we've all been in a situation where, hey, sometimes you're down, then you got to wait till you get back up, but.
And life is a lot different today than it was when we were raising
But-
kids
but
and
now-
running a household.
But now keep in mind, We're here to assist.
Right.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why,
Assist.
that's why we're here. Yes, we're here to assist. And situations happen to all of us. And I agree with what you were saying, Trustee Cook. Yes, people have budgetary shortfalls, and it's not any fault of theirs. It's just
It's structural.
Right. It's just that's just a fact.
That's a perfect word for it,
So.
too.
And I guess if you're gonna let them come back like next year for the same thing, that they've left it run up to $400, then I think we need to start talking about how many times you're gonna come back here, because you know you're gonna see the same people that you're seeing on here right now, you're gonna see in the next period.
Now here's the thing. We look at payment histories too. If your payment history isn't active and you let this bill run up, I'm sorry. We can't do it. And you're showing that you do have a verifiable income, and you could have put something on this, and you didn't.
You're right.
We cross our T's and dot our I's. We have to, because we are dealing with taxpayers' money.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So
And you want to help, but,
we
you don't want it abused either.
we do a good
Because once it
job.
starts becoming abused,
Right.
then we'll have to get rid of the whole thing.
Right.
We do a good job of sniffing out the ones who really are trying to get over on the system, because we've had people call back a month later, 2 months later, needing help with their water bill. We just helped you 2 months ago. I'm sorry, we can't do it again. So we do a good job, sniffing out the ones who are trying to get over and the ones who really need our assistance. We work hard to do that if we can.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Did anybody with their last month's water bill get a credit?
I don't know, I haven't looked at mine
Well, I mean, it was due
yet. Yeah, mine ain't due yet, so I
Okay.
don't know, and I can't remember.
because we've been in our house 10 years in Freeport, and we got a $50 credit, which was the deposit
For your
10
new
years
garbage
ago.
cans?
Yeah.
Now,
No, it was actually on the water bill. It was a $50 credit, but it didn't have a line item as to what it was for.
Now, one thing we can't do, and I can hear my attorney over here. We can't discuss what the water bill and what the city does. We can't discuss that. That's not within our jurisdiction. Right. Thank you.
I'm just wondering if it's happening to anybody else.
Understandable. So now, did we get through this entire yeas and nays?
Yeah, we were getting ready to vote.
No, you
and
only
I
had
had
3
questions.
votes.
We only had 3
And-
votes.
And me, I'm saying yes.
She was the 3rd vote. You have 2 other people have to be
Trustee
asked to vote.
Sellers?
Aye. They already said aye. when they
Supervisor
came to me-
Sellers?
Oh,
Yes.
Did you vote? Can
Yes.
Clerk go and see?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought Trustee Sellers was only the 3rd vote.
Yeah, so I voted, and you voted, right? Okay, so we all voted yes, right, to make sure we got this clarified, right? Okay, all right. You guys are confusing me. All right. The next order of business is the supervisor report. I have some handouts. The first one I'm going to give you all, is our timeline for our budget. Here you go. I need one of those little plastic things. I got you. There you go. Take your thumb. There you go.
Keep yours for you.
No, I have two. Okay. See there, I have two. I'm going to hand out next our expenditure to budget report.
That I have.
You have this already? Okay. And speaking with our CFO, we won't have to do an amended budget. We can do line item transfers.
As long as it doesn't
We,
more than
yes,
10%.
yes, we've done all that. We checked into that, so we'll be fine. So as long as it's not more than 10%, and no, Mike, it will not be more than 10%.
Of what?
of the
You
line.
got this, Native?
Yes, they do.
Of the fund,
Of the-
total
of the total
expenditures in the fund. That's what the statute says.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So we'll get everything all cleaned up, and then it's time to start the actual budgeting process, so we can get our new 2020 budget. Did I give you one?
Yes, sir, you did.
Okay. Okay. Don't want to leave anybody out.
So what are we just looking over this?
Yeah.
Are we asking
If
questions?
you got a question, you can ask me.
What is the programs at, what, the 20,670?
That's our
Water bill.
water
Oh,
program.
wow.
So, but that's more than 10% of the whole amount, right? What is the total? So, general relief expenses, 144,000 versus 103 is how much it's, wait. No, we're only at 72. Is that the 10% you're referring to?
10% is of the total fund appropriations for the entire fund is the maximum that can be done in line item transfers.
What is the entire fund?
Yeah.
That number's not on this paper, right?
Right, we don't know it yet, right?
We do, we have it from like the annual budget, but it's not on that,
I
like,
know.
because that includes all of
510.
the,
But we're not
510
done
for the
with this.
supervisor's office
we're going
and
to,
about
because it's 47,000
250.
over the budget.
260 for the
Yeah.
assessor's office.
67,000.
And where's the general assessment fund? I don't see it out there.
General assessment fund, Mike?
Yeah, the general assessment appropriations to revenues.
Yeah.
Not on there.
We didn't slip on
The assessor expenses line is-
Should be like right here.
it.
Should be on that line. Shouldn't it say that?
Yeah, it should.
Because you got your supervisor expenses up here,
Yep,
and you got supervisor expenses again, and that,
So it
that should
needs-
indicate it's two different funds.
so it needs to be right there, right?
Yeah, right above that.
Okay. What about the assessors?
I think the assessors is on page 3 then,
Okay.
for the GA, if there is any.
Do you guys think it's
Because there's
See, that,
also
there
the
isn't any for
overage of
assessor GA.
salaries too,
Mm-hmm.
which is related.
The general fund has approximately 510,000 plus 710, 760, about 770, so 77,000.
47 is less than 10% of that.
Yes. 77 would be approximately 10%.
Mhm. Well, we have a bit of headroom.
Just a little bit. So, once we get all the legalese and stuff worked out, you'll get a chance to see what line's gonna be transferred into what and all that stuff. So we'll get all that for you guys. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, the next order of business is the assessor's report. Assessor.
I have nothing to report.
Anything old?
No, nothing else.
Okay. Okay. Next order of business is trustees' report. Trustees.
I don't have anything.
Okay. Next order of business is public comments. Any public comments? No? Any other business come before the town? I entertain a motion to adjourn until February 3rd, 2020.
February
February.
17th.
Then why does it say 3rd on mine right here?
Third.
It is
December.
3rd. It is the 3rd.
Okay.
17th
right.
would be the second meeting.
That's
Right.
right.
February.
I'm
Okay.
sorry,
That's okay. It's February 3rd.
moved.
Okay, thank you.
because it said the 17th on mine.
That's okay. Motion by Sellers. Second by Benton?
Thank you.
Okay. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, meeting adjourned.